Good morning. Welcome to my world again today. Did y'all see what I did yesterday? I put a quilt on the big quilt machine and I've got it quilted, and I come home. Well, I come across the field from where the quilt machine was, and I promised Audrey that I would show her how I did do the binding, but I hadn't yet. I will on another one. But I cut the binding, sewed it on there, and now I'm busy sewing it down. I want to get this one done so I can start on another one. But then let me talk about what else we did yesterday. Let's see, what did I do? Oh, I had some leftovers, so after I finished this quilt, I made Terry's leftovers. We had lunch, and he said, "You want to go see if we can find a pawpaw tree?" We know where there ought to be a pawpaw tree over on the creek on the farm. So we loaded up, and we picked up Mama. Mama went with us. And so we got over there along the creek, and it was all supposed to be so far over there. Mama had seen it years ago, but it was always kind of hard to get to, and you couldn't get to it you couldn't find it in the wintertime when all the leaves were off. And in the springtime, it's a snaky spot along the creek. But anyway, Terry got him a big club, and he went wading out through them growed up messy place. Me and Mama wouldn't go. We stayed on the little trail, the little road. But anyway, he went out through there. Oh, he probably went 50 yards or so. And he come back, and Terry don't take many pictures with his cell phone, but he come back and said, "I found it," and he even had showed pictures of the little old pawpaw tree in bloom. So we found a pawpaw tree. Well, like I said, Mama said it was there, and we found it, because it was actually on Mama's farm. But anyway, while Terry was out there walking around looking for that pawpaw tree, and me and Mama was just kind of walking up a little trail. Well, you could drive it, but it was kind of close to that creek and had little sandy banks up a little bit. And we was walking along, and both of us at the same time said, "There's an arrowhead." Because Mama was closer to it. Mama was 88 years old, but I tell you what, she could move when she wanted to grab that arrowhead for me. And anyway, I don't have it here to show you, but I did take a little old short video yesterday and put it up there. It's kind of pink, and it looks bigger, but I don't know, maybe 2 inches long. Anyway, that's not the first arrowhead that been found along that creek. Mama said she found one over there once before, and I think maybe my brothers found some. I know every time that I'm out over there, I kind of look on the ground and watch to see. And we looked around for some more yesterday, but we didn't find any more. That was the only one that we found. And what else do I want to tell you about yesterday? I know the pawpaw tree and the arrowheads. I was excited about both of them. And I'm excited about getting this quilt quilted, and I'm going to show you some more. Some of you guys that watch this may not be interested in the quilts, but I'm going to hem this one. I know last night after supper, I do a lot of this YouTube stuff from my laptop. My laptop's sitting right here on the counter, and here sits my quilt. At night, usually, me and my husband sat down there in our recliners in another chair, and he come up here last night and said, "What are you mad at me for?" And I said, "I'm not mad at you, honey. I just can work up here. When I'm in the recliner, I can't hold my quilt and my laptop real good. But I can sit and like watch YouTube or something like that. I'm not much of a TV watcher. There's not much on TV that I like to watch. But I can sit and do YouTube and hem on my quilt at the same time. I think it's 4 sides, and I think I've got 1 side done, so I've 3 more to go. And I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to fix up at one of those aprons that I promised I was going to fix up, and next time I do a live, maybe the next 2 or 3 times I do a live, I'll have to get everything all set up, and Terry might come in after a while and say, "We're going to do so-and-so," and I won't get it done. But if I get something made, I want whoever's in the live, I've seen it done. JJ Drones did it, but if you I have some numbers in something, and you pick a number and type it in the comments, and then I'll draw a number out and we'll see who wins it. Now it may be just one prize each time I do it, and my lives aren't very long, and I won't drag them out and make you watch as long as you make you hung around as long as you did yesterday. Some of y'all might have stayed with me for an hour and a half yesterday while I was I even sung you a song once. And then when I went back and listened to a little bit of it, that machine sounds funny. So it'll be a while before we do another video with the quilt machine going. I'll just sit real quietly with my needle. Anyway, I've got to get back and turn my baking skillet back on. I've turned it off so I can come over here and say a few words and not have to worry about the bacon burning. And every chance I get, while Terry's eating his breakfast, I'll make me a few more stitches, and I'll soon have this done, because it sure is a pretty one. And I'm gotta get me some more material. Oh, I know one more thing today. Probably anyway. Today is Tuesday, and today is the day that my cousin volunteers at the food bank. And sometimes after she volunteers at the food bank, she brings me a box of stuff from the food bank, just what they're giving out that day. And I never know what I'm going to get in that box. I might have to come back on here after a while to show you what she brings me. She brings me sometimes stuff I've never heard of. But I like to compensate her, and she shares with other people too. So I'm going to show you what I'll give her. When they come by, my other couple, my cousin and cousin-in-law, when they come by, if they bring me something, I'm going to give them something. That's about 4 days worth of eggs for my little backyard chickens. Pretty little eggs. Some of them, I haven't washed them or nothing, and I know some of them's a little dirty, but I'm just going to let them tend to them. And they can take them and share with whoever they want to share with. I know they know some people that could use them and need them and use them. Anyway, that's all from yesterday and today for me. So I'm going to turn my skillet back on. Hope to see you guys again after a while. Bye. Love you.